Hi everyone, it's Linda with stampwithlindawalsh.com. I just wanted to show you how I made this 3D stocking. Isn't that kind of cute? It's done with Stampin' Up's holiday stocking, and all I did was I put chipboard to it and I added the 3D-ish effect to it. So you can add a bunch of goodies to it. This is actually shower gel that I got from Avon. It's actually on sale right now for $1.49. I thought it was a cute, you could add this to it, add some goodies to it, and you got a cute little gift. So let me get started and I'll show you how I did this, alright? I'll give you some dimensions. I used chipboard and I cut it out. So here is my stocking pieces, my two heels and toes, and then this is the top piece. Alright? Now Stampin' Up came out with these little tiny bells. Aren't they cute? I just added on some bigger bells. So we have two little bells and two bigger bells. And I'll show you how I did that too, along with, this is Stampin' Up's new baker's twine. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to actually use, for the one that we're going to make, the Letters to Santa paper. Just because I want to use some current paper for you. I actually don't have my sample done, so I'm kind of just winging it as we go. I'm thinking, okay, what colors will look nice together? And this is what I came up with. I thought we'd have a nice, cute little pink stocking. Alright, so what I started off, I did 4 of these, because what we want is you want to have both sides done, so when you can see the inside here, you'll see, not chipboard, but you'll see the actual paper. So you're going to need 4 of these. So I cut those out. What I used was the embossing folder. I don't care if I didn't get up here. It's not going to fit in totally, because we don't mind, because we'll have this piece up here, so it won't even matter. But what I did do is I just faced it like this inside the folder. Just put it just like that. And that's why I got that little piece that didn't get any embossing on it. So why don't we get started then? We'll just do this on both sides of both pieces. Alright, so I love this stocking. It actually, you can not use the chipboard, and then you can just have candy canes inside, and there's a lot of versatility. You can make garland out of this, hang it on your wall or your little fireplace. Oh, and the reason why I did chipboard is I wanted to be able to hang it. I want to use it as a decoration later too. So it's not just to give a gift in. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's this all put on. If you notice, I put a string in the back. So this can actually hang on our tree. So I thought it would be useful even after the gift is done giving. And I usually hold my hands on both sides to make sure I don't have the paper going over more on one side. Yeah, so both of those are done. Here is our stocking, and we'll put them, they'll be together like that. But I'm not going to go with that yet. This is our inside, and I did do this a part ahead. This is 1.5 by 6.5 long, and then this is 1.5 by 3.5. And I did score, so you're going to score, hold it like this and score 1/4 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch on both pieces, like this. Then you'll turn it, and this longer piece is scored at 1.5 and 4.5. See how they're folded? And then the shorter piece is scored at 1/4 of an inch right there, and 2.5 inches right here. Now I chose, these are going to go put together just like this. I chose to do 2 pieces. You could, continue on and score here and then here and here. I found though with sticky strip it's easy to deal with smaller pieces, so that's why I did it this way. So here is my bottom piece. And just, put your piece in. I want you to kind of just be aware. You want to make this smaller piece, diagonal right here. Really doesn't matter. And then this 2 pieces kind of right in the center here, for the length. And then that will go up like that. So I'll just take off one. The reason why it wasn't folding right is because what I did my sticky strip all the way down. And now I'm going to cut it. It was just easier. You're just going to cut right up to your fold mark your 1/4 inch mark on both sides. And the reason why I did one long strip, it was just easy to put one long strip of sticky strip and then just do these cuts like that. So that will now help it to fold. So it's going to fold over like this. There we go. See how that's working now? I just found it's easier than doing one sticky strip, 2 sticky strips, and 3. And then you just take these off, and I don't know if, actually, be aware of this too because I did the wrong side. So what I'm going to do is do this. I want you to make sure you're going to take off the right side first, and you always want the bottom piece on the bottom, if that makes sense, right? Bottom piece on the bottom. Okay, so this I'm going to have, basically, I hope you can see this. This will go, I'm going to do my middle piece first. Just have it like a 1/4 inch away. That is basically trying to line it up with that piece. And then this will go straight up. Or you can actually open it up just a tad like this. Can you see that? Something that I'm trying to give you a full visual. And then what I do is I just take my bone folder and we'll just flatten those down. Now we're going to do this other side, and that's why this is here. Same deal, cut up to the 1/4 inch because I just put one long piece. That 1/4 fold. Alright, before we go any further with that though, I just wanted you to see how I'm going to lay this. You're going to slide this right inside. And like I said, if you wanted to keep this as one long piece and do your embossing, you can. It's just I thought would be very hard to go around and around. This piece you actually fold in the opposite way. So what this is going to look like is something like this. Okay, and then these two pieces are even. So let me take these off. Okay. And I took off both sides. I didn't need to do that, but that's alright. So this is going to fold right inside. Hope you can see. And you all know sticky strip is sticky for a reason. So you're probably going to be probably going to have to make sure it's stuck really where you want it before you go and press it down. And what helps is since we have this embossed area, it doesn't stick right away like it would with flat paper, which is good. That helps us in case we lay it down wrong. And I'm just giving a little pressure. Okay, so now I'm just going to fold this over all off. Okay, now I did take that off, but in doing that, I do want to put on, I'm just kind of folding this over, see how my pieces are all stuck together. I'm just going to put that aside for one quick second. Make sure you have the right side up, right? And I want to put these on, your little pieces here for the front. So you want to make sure you have the right side up so when you go and put your designer paper on. Now I don't know if you can see, but I did do an old olive stitch on there like I did with the, I don't know if you can notice, I did this on early espresso marker, just the tip, fine tip end. Put like a little fake stitch there. I did the same on this. You don't see it as well, but it is an old olive. Just gives it a little, you can sponge your edges too, you know. That might be nice. Okay, we're getting there. And this goes like that. You might want to use a piece of sticky strip for these ends too, since it is on the raised portion of the embossed part. It might be a little difficult. And now this is the tricky part because you want to kind of make sure this lays on top evenly, right? And I have the camera in front of me, so let's see if I can do this. What's good about this though is once you, I want to just stick on my thing. Once you put on your ruffle, You don't see it if it is a little off, which is nice. Okay, I'm just sticking my bone folder in there, trying to get my sides done. So there is that part. Beautiful. All right, so here's my front. Now you can take the back pieces, decorate the back. I do decorate both sides of the ruffle because I don't want you to see. Obviously, you're going to see it here. And then even on the back, it just gives it that finished look. Okay, so I did do that. But you notice I didn't do the back piece because no one's going to really see that. All right. First, I am going to do my ruffle. Make sure you have your right piece the right way. And on this one, I'm going to use Old Olive satin ribbon. I will use my sticky strip. Just put it along your bottom. And that's going to be where your, oops, see that, stitch there? That's where I'm going to place this. You're just going to peel it off. Actually, I have some hanging over. Okay. Now, I just leave my ribbon on the spool because I don't need to cut it. I'm the only one doing this. So, and I leave a little bit hanging over so then I can just cut it off later. Make sure it's where I want it. I'm just folding like a pleat. Put my finger there and press it against the sticky strip. Pleat it. And I wonder, maybe I can do a little close-up on this for you. Let's see. Okay, hopefully that will work. So I'm pleating, holding it, and doing a pleat. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll see when you see the other side, it will, the finished side, you won't even know if it's going crooked or anything. Or how thick your pleats are. So you'll be good. You'll notice when I turn it over, even on my other piece I had made a little mistake. It didn't look good on this side, but it looked fine on the finished side. Just, make sure your ruffles are pretty much the same width. I mean, you don't want to have one start way over here, you have a big gap. And obviously, the less you ruffle, the less ribbon you use. Which kind of makes sense. And I'm just going to cut that one right off at the edge. Okay. So that will be my finished side. But you can see, I mean, it looks perfectly fine. Press it down. And then I do stick my strip again right over it. Since this is going to be puffed up. Oh, shoot. I don't want to have all of that hanging over. Here. My finger's stuck to it. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this will go right over this. Like so. Okay. Oops. Let's do some adhesive on this. You know what? I would do as much as you can. I don't like my sides showing. I got a piece of, look at, it's so sticky. Which is what I want because I don't like little pieces showing. I mean, coming up, Oh, I forgot I was still on the close-up mode. So let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. This is going to go right on top. Like so. Okay, press really nice.